I love Fallout, which is why I've got all the special editions of the game that have come out in recent years. So imagine how happy I was when this big box turned up on my doorstep. Inside it was apparently number 49,042 of 110,000. Which surprised me actually, because there's only 6,000 copies of the New Vegas edition in the UK. I opened this bad boy up anyway, truly excited to see what was inside. Of course, I do know, obviously, I ordered it, and was greeted by this beautiful T51B symbol on the box. Now, I should point out, all of the artwork on this box is pretty stunning. Like, it's not... they could have definitely done better. I really like the retro styling that they've gone for. It's like a manufacturer's box for T51 Power Armour, which I kind of like. On the front, you've got these beautiful kind of stenciled images of the armour itself. You know, it's pretty accurate to what's inside, actually. And on the bottom of the box, you've got these little details: the stock number, the base ID, the lot number, your RADS rating, of course. On the back, you've got the beautiful listing of everything that's inside. On the right-hand side is this picture of some stuff that you'll see in a bit. And on the left-hand side, we've got a description, which is slightly more useful. We do, of course, have the game, a full-scale wearable T51 Power Armour helmet, and a glow-in-the-dark world terrain map, which is beautiful, honestly, 21 by 21. There's the Fallout 76 Tricentennial Edition bonus in-game items, which is just a bit of paper, which is rubbish. 24 beautiful figures we'll see in a bit, and the steelbook the game comes in. So let's get this bad boy open. We'll get the sleeve off, get the box open, start taking a look at this stuff. So there's some useless instructions. We'll come back to them in a bit. We've got the steelbook that the game came in. I was really kind of disappointed, actually, to see that there was no artwork on the back of it. That was a bit of a letdown. We got the aforementioned figures. These do look like they've been 3D printed, but I really like the packaging. Like, it's really, really retro. It really reminds me of old school toys. We've got the poster, the glow-in-the-dark map, I should say. It's not poster, nothing inside it. And I really like the attention to detail on this polystyrene, honestly. It's beautiful. Here is the helmet, of course. That is the pièce de résistance. Don't forget your batteries, included in the box. We'll get this bad boy out. It was a little bit tricky to manoeuvre out with one hand, but honestly not the worst thing. It's pretty light. It's like 1.2 kilos, I think. This is the bag. You can carry it in, which is great. And this is everything you get laid out on my dining room table. The helmet is beautiful. The figures are beautiful. The steel case is beautiful. The instructions, not so much. Okay, they do come with one problem, which we will come back to later. But yeah, it is a nice package for what you pay. Honestly, the helmet is a thing of beauty. But let's have a quick look at the steelbook. Inside, of course, you've got your copy of the game. There's some faff over here, something about Doom and Rage. Nobody cares about that. There's this book, which I was excited by. Then I realised it was instructions. Nobody cares. And of course, you've got the game. Now, one thing which is a bit of a letdown with this case, actually, it does have to be said. Both sides have the same artwork, which it would have been nice if they were different. But let's move on to the figures. Now, this packaging is beautiful, but it's got staples, and staples drive me nuts. So we'll get those out. And I really wish the bag was resealable, which it turned out it was once I got the packet open. But you do have to lose the cardboard. You get like 24 figures, I think it is. They aren't all unique. You've got like 3 Enclave, 2 ghastly things, 3 what do you call them? Yeah, there's a few things. There's some Mr. Handys there, some Vault Dwellers as well. You get male and female varieties. I guess the idea was meant to be that they're a bit like playing pieces in games, but there are problems with them. For example, a couple of the models don't stand up. This guy in particular, real problem, honestly. The Vault Dwellers as well. I had a lot of trouble with the female Vault Dwellers. They just didn't want to stand up. Didn't matter what I tried. They would. They just wouldn't listen to me. So yeah. Let's move on to the map. Now, maps, of course, are notoriously hard to roll out on tables. So let's get some assistance from my 2 friends here. We've got old Vault Boy on the left and Vault Boy on the right, of course. So let's take a closer look at this map, though. It is basically the in-game map, and it's a thing of beauty, honestly. Can you imagine if it was done in the old retro Pip-Boy styling? It would have looked nice, but I think this is a touch of class. Like, you can really see some really nice kind of artwork on a lot of these locations. There is Vault 76, of course, quite close to the middle of the map. And you know what? Before we move on to the pièce de résistance, let's take a quick look at the bag. It's a bag. It's enough said, really, honestly. But here it is. This is what you've been waiting for, right? This is the thing that everybody wanted. It is a magnificent specimen. Before you start using it, you've got to get batteries in it, the aforementioned batteries. They go in this little battery compartment, which is inside the helmet. But you've got to be careful, because this plastic is really, really flimsy. I tried putting batteries in. I pressed some buttons and nothing worked. I tried different methods to get it working, of course. Those didn't work either. And then I realised there was an on-off switch inside, next to the battery compartment. The aforementioned instructions do not mention this, so keep an eye out for that one. Once I'd done that, of course, we had functioning lights and the voice modulator, which makes some funky noises when you press the buttons. But yeah, with the light on, I think the helmet is even better to look at, honestly. It's it might be made out of quite kind of flimsy plastic, but the airbrushing kind of stylings on it and everything make it look like really kind of high quality and premium. The light, not so much. Like, pretty hard to see anything, honestly. If you were going to put this on and try and use it in the dark, you'd fall over. But before you put it on, make sure you twizzle this knob to get the headband right. Because if you're going to try and do some things, you know, around your house using this helmet, you're probably going to find you run into problems anyway. But you want to make sure the helmet is comfortable and not wobbling about too much. So there we have it. That is everything that came in the box with my Fallout 76 Tricentennial Power Armour Edition pre-order thing from Game. It's pretty good. It's worth the money, I'd say. The helmet is nice. I mean, I love a good helmet, honestly. Now, while I wait for the game to install, I'm going to act out what I think my first encounters in Appalachia are going to be like with these wonderful figures. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you've liked this video, and check out the upcoming Fallout 76 gameplay on the channel. Until then, I will see you in the next video.